Are you listening?
Xbox. This generation of gaming for Xbox has been extremely interesting. Now, if you don't remember, at launch, the Xbox One was massively rejected by gamers due to Microsoft's focus on being a whole home system versus a traditional gaming console. When PlayStation was focusing on producing the best games possible, Microsoft was focusing on implementing DRMs, Kinect control, and the ability to watch television and play the Xbox at the same time. Now, since then, Xbox has really turned a brand new leaf by implementing new services like Game Pass. For $9.99 a month, gamers have access to over 100 games, including access to every first-party Xbox exclusive game the day it launches. And outside of services, Xbox has also had a major push on improving hardware this generation as well. In fact, Microsoft has launched 3 new versions of the Xbox One since the original launch, with each version targeting a separate gamer. The Xbox One S, for example, allowed easy access to 4K gaming and faster computing at a lower cost. The Xbox One X brought an insane quality in graphics and massive teraflops, whereas the final Xbox One SAD removed the console's disk drive and promoted an all-digital future. And in many ways, the changes that Xbox has made to the Xbox One this generation have put it ahead of PlayStation. Now, they still don't have the library of AAA quality games that PlayStation does, but ask yourself this. If Microsoft would have came out of the gate with the Xbox One S, including services like Game Pass, would PlayStation still have won this generation of gaming? Now, that question of what if will haunt us for the rest of our lives. But luckily for you and I, we are on the precipice of the next generation in gaming. And this time, Xbox is looking for a comeback. And Microsoft is betting extremely hard on its next console, codenamed Project Scarlett. Now, very little is known about Project Scarlett, but luckily for us, this week Phil Spencer sat down with GameSpot to talk about his focus on moving to the next gen and what that means to gamers. Phil Spencer told GameSpot, "I think the area that we really want to focus on next generation is frame rate and playability of the games, ensuring that the games load incredibly fast and ensuring that the game is running at its highest frame rate possible. We're also the Windows company, so we see the work that goes on for PC and the work that developers are doing. People love 60 frames per second. So getting games to run at 4K, 60 frames per second, I think will be the real design goal for us." The thing that's interesting is this generation, we've really focused on 4K visuals and how we bring both movies through 4K Blu-ray and video streaming, and with the Xbox One X allowing games to run at 4K visuals will really make strong visual enhancements next generation. But playability is probably the bigger focus for us this generation. How fast do games load? Do I feel like I can get into the game as fast as possible and while it's playing? How does it feel? Does the game both look and feel like no other game that I've seen? That's our target. Now, 4K visuals aside, quite possibly the best feature that the Xbox has going for it is its backwards compatibility. And Phil Spencer was quick to tell us that that feature was not going anywhere. Phil Spencer continued by saying, "We really like the reception and the use that we've seen through the Xbox One backwards compatibility program, making sure that all 4 generations of content, so the original Xbox games that run on your Xbox One today, the OG Xbox, the 360 games that run on your Xbox One, your Xbox One games, and the new generation of games all run on the next platform is important for us. We want to respect the games you've bought from us. We want to make sure that the generations can play with each other. So if you happen to adopt the next generation early and somebody stays back, that if their games are on both platforms, you'll be able to cross-gen play." And it's funny, right now in gaming, we can't have any conversations today without talking about cloud-based gaming, with Google launching Stadia and Xbox working on Project xCloud. But according to Phil Spencer, xCloud is more of a convenience factor than a new set of hardware. To me, it's about what you as a gamer want to do. And I'm not trying to tell you that owning a box that plays video games is a bad thing, or that somehow that's not needed. I think that the cloud inevitability as part of gaming is absolutely true. But we have more compute devices around us than we've ever had. Whether it's your phone, a Surface, a hub, or an Xbox. The world where compute devices are gone and it's all coming from the cloud just isn't the world that we live in today. If you bought a big gaming PC and you like playing games there, I want to respect that and meet you where you are and bring the content and services that you want to that device. If you want to buy an Xbox, if you want to play Minecraft on a PlayStation, I want to make sure that comes to you there. In xCloud, we are building a convenience compatibility to allow you to take your Xbox experience with you. Meaning that's why we focus on the phone and that the experience is not the same as running the games on the Xbox One X. I'm not going to say that it's an 8K 120 hertz thing. That's not what we're doing here. We're going to bring convenience and choice to you on your phone. Thanks so much for checking out our channel. If you like what you saw and you want to see more content just like it, hit that subscribe button. Fun fact, we hit 1,500 subscribers this week. I think we're at like 15 something right now. It's awesome. Can't wait. 2,000 is the next mark, so please tell your friends, tell them about the show. Get us to 2,000 subscribers.